Hello everybody, I'm Drew Duncan with Sync 57 Sports, and this is my 2 cents in about 2 minutes. Tyson versus Jones is exactly what we all should have expected, but you can't fault us for buying the pay-per-view either. I'm in my late 30s, and now, to many of us who wanted to see this fight, we were all caught up in childhood nostalgia. We played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out at some point growing up, watched him on TV as we grew up, and watched the old fights on YouTube. We just wanted to see the baddest man on the planet fight another great fighter in Jones and see it from a different perspective as an adult. A rapper we grew up with, Snoop, was on commentary. It was like 1993 came back to life for us, and we got exactly what we should have expected. Two guys who have a little bit of a beast left inside them give their careers one last farewell. And even at their age, the one thing they knew how to properly do was protect themselves. And before we could relive our childhoods, Jake Paul fought Nate Robinson and defied the odds of properly defending yourself. And believe it or not, the rest of that fight was uglier than the KO. Robinson's okay, by the way. The point is that Paul wants to be taken seriously as a fighter. I respected him before. I felt he carried himself like a fighter. But this wasn't a boxing match. It was a mugging. And this is one guy in Robinson who was completely careless, reckless, inexperienced, and it caught up to him. This did nothing to further the career of Paul. I've long since said that combat sports is now a fad, and very few who came from other professions into combat sports have actually made their mark. Look, man, it takes balls of steel to climb into a dangerous situation knowingly. But if anything, we should be reminded that just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And Robinson is a perfect example of that. I'm Drew Duncan with Sync 57 Sports, and that was my 2 cents in about 2 minutes.